I guess when I was younger, I was a little on the chubby side, and kids would make fun of me, call me names like Big Bone, Chubby Cheeks, and push me around because I was fat.
Hi, I'm Mara Kelly, and when I was in middle school, I got bullied a lot for having braces and glasses, and I was called Four Eyes and Brace Face.
Hi, I'm MJ, and I've been a victim of bullying. In middle school, I found out that I had a skin disorder called vitiligo, which causes the discoloration of my skin to turn pale. And in middle school, it was really hard for me to deal with the bullying because people would make fun of me for this thing that I had no control over. Not many people know this about me, but I'm a child of an alcoholic. I never really knew my biological father, and that's something that I've just always struggled with. And coming into high school and like meeting new people and experiencing like older people, I said people twice, but I guess something I've always struggled with was people pressuring me to do things that I do not want to do. Being a child of an alcoholic means that I have a higher risk of becoming one when I'm older. And even though we're probably not supposed to be saying this, but yes, people do drink at Springfield. It happens. It happens at every other high school. But just because you think everybody should do it doesn't mean you should pressure someone that you don't know to do it as well. You know, it hasn't happened often, but peer pressure is also a type of bullying because people don't want to get to know your struggles, to realize why you're not doing something. You should try and just get to know somebody, like not just for face value. You should get to know them deeper and like understand what people are going through.
Hi, I'm Jackie, and I was a severe victim of bullying. It started for me in first grade, maybe even before then. But I was different than a lot of other kids, but I had a lot of issues throughout my life, and I overcame them, thank God. And it started for me in first grade where it got really bad. I was constantly called ugly, stupid, just anything anyone could think of just to hurt me. I ended up having my first crush on a boy, and because of that, he got me jumped by every kid in our class, which doesn't sound like much because there was only 20 kids in our class, but 20 kids jumping on top of you during recess is actually a lot worse than you could ever imagine. I didn't go to hospital or anything. The teacher didn't do anything when I told her. She just kind of ignored me. That continued on to every school I've ever moved to until now. And I was a victim of spitballs, being called stupid and ugly in front of a whole entire bus. I went home and questioned why I was alive many times when I lived in Jersey. I moved to Florida, and pretty much the same thing when I got to a bigger school. I was afraid to come here because I thought it might just be the same story all over again, and I had some trouble making friends because of it. Sometimes I still have trouble looking in the mirror and seeing whatever I've been wanting to see my whole life, because no matter how many times people tell me I'm pretty or whatever, I don't see it, and I'm not able to see it. And sometimes I still have a little bit of social anxiety around people just because of how bad people can learn to hurt you.
Hi, I'm Mia. I was bullied for my epilepsy in 6th grade and below that. It was really hard because I didn't really understand it. A lot of the kids thought it was contagious, which it's not. It's in grade school. People thought that it was contagious, and they thought that they could grow to have it. And they didn't understand why I had this, and a lot of my close friends were growing apart from me, and they didn't want to be friends with me because I was the weird kid. I had something wrong with me. They didn't want to share the ball with me because I had a disorder. They tortured me worse for it. I ended up leaving school. I was tired of being bullied for it. I ended up not telling anybody in my new school at Abington. Sorry. It was really hard. So I feel bad filming now. It was really hard, but I pushed through it. I really did, and I'm outgrowing them now, kind of. I have to keep taking my meds, but I'm outgrowing them, and a lot of kids now at Springfield are really supportive of it.
Hi, my name is Addie Okonski, and I've been bullied, I guess. So, one of the times I was bullied, I was at my own house, which doesn't usually happen, but I was at my own house, and my brother had a bunch of his friends over. And they were playing like garage band or rock band or something like that. But I was watching them, like our kitchen has almost like a window into where our TV is, so I was watching them play it. And our dog came in, went into the room that they were in, and I think like licked my brother's elbow or something. And my brother told my dog, he was just like, Glitz, just go away. And one of my brother's friends, who I kind of lost all respect for after this, was just like, it's not Glitz, it's Addie. And it hurt so bad, and I just got up and walked away, and then I could hear them all laughing, including my brother, which also kind of hurt.
They don't know who I am now, and they made me a stronger person.
I actually found out about something about one of the biggest bullies I ever had, and that was that she was being sexually assaulted. And basically my point is, people say things they don't always mean because they just don't know how to deal with their problems, and they will say anything to come out the stronger person. What you have to do is realize that every single person you meet in this world has struggles. Every single person you make eye contact with, whether you know them or not, has their own personal struggles. They go home and things probably aren't perfect. And the people that you think are perfect, that have the least troubles, are actually probably going through the worst. We have to realize is that when you say something to someone, that can be a moment where you can literally make or break them. Whatever you say to someone, just by telling someone they look pretty that day, is so much better than ever telling someone that they're stupid or ugly. I mean, if you honestly think that way about someone, you shouldn't say it, and you shouldn't be thinking those things in general. And if you are, then I think you need to take a look at your life and figure out why you're treating people that way. Being a victim of bullying has made me stronger in a way, and I guess in a strange way I'm thankful that I had that experience.
So even though a majority of my life I've been bullied, I'm still here and I'm still standing, and I'm still the same person that I've wanted to become, I guess you could say. And just having a positive attitude through the whole thing, you just need to make life worthwhile for yourself. And you can't really, I don't know how to phrase this right, but you can't take what people say about you for granted, because the only opinion that matters about yourself is your own.